friends, welcome back to another Renee's Corner video. I'm Tanisha, and today's video is going to be a little different. I wanted to do a short intro to my channel. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while, and I figured what better time than to do my birthday. Today, literally when this video is coming out, it is my 27th birthday, and it is 2 days away from the day I posted my very first video on YouTube 4 years ago. And so you can scroll all the way back through all my videos, and there is a happy birthday to me vlog that I posted literally 4 years ago. And yeah, so I figured this would be like a good time to do a new intro because the channel has grown so much since then, and it has evolved and morphed into something that honestly I wasn't expecting it to grow into, morph into, and it is very different than what I thought it was going to be 4 years ago. And so if you're new here, hi, I'm Tanisha Renae, and if you're not new here, hey friend, welcome back. You probably know some of these things, you may not, but I'm Tanisha Renae. I am 27 as of today, and I am a third year clinical psychology PhD student in St. Louis, Missouri. I mainly research racial discrimination and socioeconomic status, and I'm really interested in how those two things work together and impact each other. I am interested clinically in working with kids and families, particularly as I, become a real psychologist. I would like to work with Black families, Black and brown families, and provide just like any type of care I can to help families be successful as families of color. So what I wanted to say is that 4 years ago, I was in a very, very different place, in a very dark place, I would say. I graduated at Hampton in like May of that year, got rejected from every single grad school I applied to, masters and PhDs, got told I was going to get a job, and the research job I was supposed to have essentially fell through due to poor planning on somebody else's part, and then I was like, okay, I'll get a job. Every job I applied to, I got rejected from, even the movie theater. Like, I was like, I love movies, I can work at the movie theater, it'll be fine. I'll work and then I'll reapply to grad school. Rejected from every job I applied to in the span of like, I would say that the rejection started around February before I graduated and just continued until December of that year. So I was like hella depressed. I went from being this like high achieving, excellence achieving person to like being rejected to every single thing, and I was super sad and super bummed out about it. I spent like a year doing an online master's program, and I hated every minute of it, and I was just like so unhappy. And so as a way to do something to not cure my depression, but to do something that I was pretty good at, I started YouTube. And I wanted to record my experiences because a lot of people on YouTube, everything is sugar cookies and rainbows, and they get into grad school the first time and they go on and do these wonderful, amazing things, but that wasn't my story, and I didn't see that. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna make YouTube, and I'm just going to do something with all this time I have. And then eventually I got into a fellowship program that essentially like kickstarted me into grad school. And so right now my channel primarily focuses on grad school. It's very grad school heavy because that's how my life is right now. I'm very, very deep in grad school, if you will, and I have been really deep in grad school for a couple of years now. And so that's where the channel is right now. Like, I mainly talk about grad school, I mainly talk about being in clinical psychology, I mainly talk about being a Black woman in these spaces that are not necessarily created for me, and where there aren't too many people who look like me. And so I wanted to document that journey, this journey into like adulthood, really. Sorry, my camera died. I don't know where I was. Oh yeah, I just wanted to document, being an adult. And even though like when I started the channel, I was like hella depressed and didn't know what YouTube or what my life would look like, past the point I was at. I really wanted to stick with it. I love video editing, and so we just continued YouTube, and here we are. Oops. So basically I wanted to say also that, you know, I won't be in grad school forever. I only have like 2-ish years left. I have a year and a half left here in St. Louis, and then a year of internship, and then I'll go off to postdoc. And so I don't know what this channel will be like in 2 years. I mean, I'm still probably going to be content creating, but I don't think that it'll be as grad school heavy as I grow and mature and, you know, start a family and, you know, get married and do all of those things. So like the channel grows as I grow, and, you know, as Renee's Corner, I think about it as just like my own little corner of the internet that shows me growing up basically. And yeah, so that's basically it about the channel. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you hang out with us. And I hope that you find content here that really speaks to you and helps you in a way that creating it has helped me. And so for the last part of this video, I'm going to tell you guys some things that you probably don't know. I mean, if you know me in real life, you would know these things. But if you don't know me in real life and you only know me on YouTube or you only know me on social media, here are some things you might not know had you not, like, because you don't know me in real life, if that makes sense. So number one, I have a younger brother. He does not appear on my channel very much at all. He's really shy, and he is just like the bee's knees. I think my brother is probably my favorite person on earth. He is so cool. He's so just like cool, calm, and collected. And yeah, he doesn't show up on the channel because he doesn't want to be, and I respect that, and I try to be respectful of not putting my brother all on the internet. I also have a dog. I mean, some of you from my channel will know this, but most of you don't know that Nehemiah is 13 years old. He will be 14 in May. He is a little old man. He does not act like a little old man, that's for sure, but he is a good dog, and I'm really glad that I took him with me when I moved out. I guess that's the way to say that. I don't know. Number two is that, I guess, wait, let's go back. Number one, I guess the theme of that is like my family. Like my parents are super supportive of the channel. They watch it, they share it, they do all those good parental things. So yeah, my family doesn't often show up here. They might as time goes on, they might not, we'll see. Number two is that I am super into anime. Like, I mean, most people know this about me. I'm into anime, I'm into Marvel, I'm into Star Wars, I'm into nature stuff. Like, I'm just really, I would say that my interest in things is very diverse. I'm also like a huge Game of Thrones fan. If you don't know, I'm like obsessed. But like, I would say that my interests are very diverse and very just wide. Like anime is very different from watching Marvel superhero movies it's very different from watching Game of Thrones and reading Game of Thrones. Like it's very different. One thing that I'm not super into that most people would probably assume I'm into is like Harry Potter. I watched Harry Potter for the first time, all of the movies, in August of this year, like of 2020, with my dad. And it was good. I liked it. I can see why people are like in love with it and obsessed with it. I'm just not one of those people. I think it's cute. I'd watch them again, but I am not super obsessed. And so I don't know what house I'm in. Sorry. Okay, number three is that I am more introverted than comes across on camera. I would say that I'm like on the line between introversion and extroversion. So I can be really extroverted, and if I know you and I've gotten comfortable with you, I'm super extroverted with you. But like if I just meet you, I'm super shy. Like I don't know what it is. Like if you have ever met me as a subscriber, like in real life, I'm hella awkward. Like I'm just like, oh, this person's talking to me, and I'm super shy about it. I don't know why, I just am. But once you get to know me and eventually I get to know you and I feel comfortable, I'll be more like this version of myself and more extroverted. So there you go. Those are three-ish. You know, there's probably more facts in there that you all don't know about me, but yeah, those are some things that you probably wouldn't know about me from just watching my YouTube channel. So with that, thank you so much for watching. This video turned out to be way longer than I thought it was going to be, but thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me over on my social media. I have tons of links down below in the description. I have a wish list if you want to buy me something for my birthday. That'd be really cool. If you don't, no pressure. I also have all my social media down there. So if you're ever looking for me, and my email is down there. So if you're ever looking for me and you need to ask me a question, those are down there. If you have watched this far, leave a pink emoji or a birthday, like birthday celebration emoji. That would be really cool. And I will see you guys on Monday. Peace out, and I love you all so much. Bye.